This channel is for educational purposes only. All videos, presentations and writing are only for educational purposes and are not intended as investment advice. You can implement this while trading at your own risk. If you would like to learn and follow our videos, please subscribe.
Good day, everyone. Hope we're all having a great weekend. I'm Victor from Naija TradeWise. Today we're going to do the analysis of the week that just ended. And we're going to be looking at, as usual, one index, a couple of stocks, and a few currencies. So with that out of the way, let's go to our partner broker, UFX. So like I did mention, we're going to start with the index. The first one is the S&P 500. So we are going to look at how the week went. We're going to be looking at how the week went. Okay. So we noticed that over the past few weeks, the S&P 500 has been doing quite well. Last week was no different. It was at 2,942. It did push up. So what we expect is that we don't expect to see anything different, but at least to see a push up in the new week. So let's look at how it ended on Friday. Of course, the bears came, kind of forced it down. But the bulls, at the end of the day, closed the day with a good day. So next, what we're going to be looking at next is our first stock. That's Facebook. Plus the social media giant. We do know so far in the news, the President of the United States is having an executive order against social media companies. So, well, the week was a terrible one. It went like from 239, forced it down. Now, what do we expect to see in the coming week? Of course, it has been bullish. The trend has been bullish, but I don't expect anything. We don't expect anything different from this week that just ended. So we should be expecting a bearish week going forward. I mean, it went down, 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 and it's most likely going to head the same way. So we don't expect it to be bullish. Now, next we'll be looking at is Microsoft. Right. Let's see what was the week like. Okay, the past 2 weeks, they have not been the best for Microsoft. As we can see here, previous week was the bulls were in control of the market, and this past week also. So what do we expect to see in the new week? I guess we'll probably see it going more bearish. It's probably come down, so let's expect it maybe to do a drop off to 174. But let's see how things went on Friday. Yeah, okay. From Wednesday, in fact, after the whole week has been terrible for it. So we don't expect to see any gains in Microsoft. What will be next to look is Twitter. At present, they're not having the best relationship with Donald Trump. Well, so what we can see here, the past weeks they've been having an up and down, up and down, up and down. But just like Facebook, they also had a bad week. And I wouldn't take us back to look at the daily chart, but I'm guessing the week was just terrible for them. So we don't expect to see anything different in the coming week. We'll probably see another bearish week going forward. Next, we'll be looking at is Netflix. So, and here we are. Okay. Wow, the previous week was terrible. And even this one was terrible. So we don't expect anything to see any change. Perhaps a drop in price the next coming week. But this stock has been on the up and up. So it might be an opportunity for those who were interested in buying this stock and couldn't purchase it because of the high price. And they could actually grab it. But let's say if it drops to maybe about, I don't know, 370 or so, it might be a good buy. But on the long run, if we look at this, it's on an up and up trend. So, I mean, it was up here and came down here. Look, so those guys that probably bought here probably rode it. And even if you sell off here At 400, you probably gain about $100 per share, depending on the how big your portfolio is. So we'll be going next to Amazon, the e-commerce giant. All right, let's see how they are performing. Okay, previous week was bullish, but the bears came, forced it down. Last week was terrible. I don't expect to see anything. Looks like the market is this coming week is going to it's going to be a bloodbath. From what we can see here. I mean, look at this. Well, so we should expect to see it going down again. And next stock we'll be looking at is Tesla. They have been doing well so far, even though Corona did do a number on them in the past. Okay, generate the whole market anyway. So look, we've noticed that they've been going up and up. Oh, this was this was terrible. From like 967, they went down. So this must have been a very good time to have bought this stock. And even if you sell now, you would have made some ton of money, like depending on how much stock you have anyway. Now, thing here is this: we see that the bulls did come in, push, but bears. We don't expect to see anything different here. This will probably be a bearish week, so maybe it might drop to maybe $800. That's basically what we can see about Tesla. Now we move to Apple. So what do we expect to see from Apple? Okay, we've been on a up and up and up and up trip, but last week was terrible. So we don't expect anything different in the coming week. It probably will be bearish, so it will lose some price, but let's see. The price will probably go well. We cannot be certain about this, but I expect to see a drop in the price of Apple, just like the previous week. Now we will move into Pfizer, the pharmaceutical giant. Let's see. Okay, so well, they did go up, but they've been having trouble this week. It's been going up and up and up and up, and here down, up and down. So next week probably will be a bearish week, but in the long run, we think it will still go back up. Price might drop a bit, but next week will probably be a bearish week, because from what we saw here, the push was here, but the bears ultimately closed the previous week. This week was a fight, but they could not break the previous week, so we expect to see a drop in share price of Pfizer. Now that's all for the stocks. We will go to our currencies. Our first will be the USD Japanese yen. Let's see what we have in stock there. So it's been on a kind of a downtrend, but we see that gradually the past 3 weeks there has been some momentum towards the upside. So perhaps in the new week we might see it rise, but perhaps maybe to 108. That's basically what we can say about this. But we do believe that this currency will be under the dollar bulls will be in control of this market, just as the previous week. And our final currency pair is the Euro USD. Let's see what to expect. Okay, seems the Euro bulls have been doing quite well for themselves. Previous week was bullish, this one's bullish. So we don't expect to see anything different in the coming week, that the Euro bulls will be in control. So maybe we might see 112. So these are what we've analyzed this week. Perhaps next week we might decide to put in some commodities. But like I always mention, if you have any stock that we have never touched, and you would like us to analyze it, you can just leave it in the comments or write us at Naija TradeWise, and we will do the analysis for you. Furthermore, if you want to know more about what it is we do, you can visit our webpage at www.naijatradewise.com. I'm Victor. I'm wishing everyone a great weekend. Thank you.